Okay, here we go. The Planet Mikey Show.
He's about to get crazy and wild. Stay for a while. Don't touch your radio dial.
Planet Mikey Show.
Kicking it back, sports talk. Listen to that and stay tuned for some giggles and laughs. Go.
Jenny Sacramone. What she needs is her own zip code.
Jersey's a small state. She moves in. She could tip it over.
I like a woman you can grab onto something.
You grab onto Jenny Sacramone, your fucking hands will disappear. She's so fat, her blood type is ragu.
She's so fat she goes camping. The bears have to hide their food.
When Jenny holds ass, she's got to make 2 trips.
2 guys can fuck her at the same time and still never meet.
Oh, Johnny!
Fuck who?
Welcome to the Planet Mikey Show.
Yeah. That is a clip from The Sopranos and the Ginny Sack clip. And it's because we have John Fiore here with us, who we're going to introduce in a second under a great amount of celebration for John Fiore. But meanwhile, first let me introduce the crackpots that run this thing. By the way, this is the Planet Mikey podcast featuring Bill Smith. Now, there are locksmiths, there are gunsmiths, there are blacksmiths. We have Bill Smith, owner, operator of the Pelham Island Studios here in Sudbury. His hobbies include strap-on paddle table tennis and weird taxidermy. By the way, I congratulations. I saw it when I came in, Smitty, the new Fisher Cat exhibition in the lobby.
That's right.
People love that because they love Fisher Cats. When I hear Fisher Cat in my yard, I think of my ex-wife.
Well, I think of the same thing. Yeah.
They can yelp like a son of a bitch, them Fisher Cats, huh?
We have Ben Kitchen, who's the human typographical error. Oh. Kichen. You know, no T. He's got no T.
No T.
Yeah, he's missing a T.
I never knew that.
He's missing a T, that Ben Kitchen. But still, we like to call him Ben Cock because in Sweden, the word for kitchen is cock.
Nice.
Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Ben's like the Frank Sinatra of Sweden.
John Fiore maybe best known for his role as Gigi Sestone, one of the capos in The Sopranos, but he's got a million other credits to his
Detective Profaci.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, Mikey. How are you, my friend?
I'm good, my old pal John Fiore. Now, you've been on the show 3 times at least, maybe 4.
I was in the fucking neighborhood. I was feeling a little daffy, so I thought I'd stop in.
That's good. Nice to see you. And congratulations to you. And let's make this announcement right now before I tell everybody about our fine sponsors.
Okay, hold on. Ready? Go ahead.
Once again, John Fiore's been typecast as an Italian guy, and he won it. But this time, as a cast member of the movie Coda, won an Academy Award for his work.
Children of Deaf Adults.
That is correct.
CODA.
What is it?
An acronym.
Children of Deaf Adults.
What? What is it?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry.
John Smack.
Can you just sign it to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go.
You played Tony Salgado.
The infamous Salgado brothers.
In the Coda movie, and did you even complain, like I told you to do last time you were in here, about being typecast as an Italian?
I didn't give a fuck, Mikey. As long as they pay me at this stage of the game, I'll do anything.
Right.
Because couldn't you play like a Greek guy or something?
Of course. I'm the fucking pound for pound, the champion. I can do anything.
Anthony Quinn did that. You know,
That's right.
He was Mexican or something. He played the Zorba the Greek.
Anything of that vein. Call me a fucking ham and egger. Do you think I really care?
Now let me ask you this:
probably not.
For winning the Academy Award and the best movie and all that stuff, I'm sure you got a big shiny
you know
statue.
what they gave me?
No, what was that?
A big cock.
That's nice.
They gave me fucking Lugats.
Lugats.
And I'll mangia Miami with that fucking rock. They gave me nothing.
Oh, man.
Oh, they gave me a piece of paper. No, SAG, Screen Actors Guild Award, gave us a piece of paper commemorating.
But you know what,
fifth lead of the movie?
You were in a movie, won the Best Picture award. It's like, that's a good thing no matter what.
It wouldn't have been the same without you.
I mean, Meet the Parents didn't win any awards.
No. It's like, something, if you're in the fucking movie, you need like a Super Bowl team. Say you're the long snapper.
Yeah.
You're the fucking guy who holds for the fucking field goal. You're on the team. You're getting the money. You're getting the title.
You know what? Any snapper is fine. Long, short, I don't even care anymore.
How about red snapper?
Yeah, I've heard of that. That's a fish. So we're going to talk about your resume a little bit here, but we like to do that because it's more fun than any of our resumes. Why am I hearing like a whistling, it wants to squeak?
That's my fault.
That is your fault.
I'm sorry.
It's the first mistake you've made ever in the 3 years we've done this
As
podcast.
the engineer of the show, I would like to there. How's that?
I would like to mention Mike Stacey, who's a friend of mine. He's a golf pro at my home golf club, Shining Rock Golf Club in Northbridge, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Mike Stacey has a golf academy. My son has already gone to him for his initial golf lessons. This guy is a great teaching pro.
Wait, you think he could help me?
Yep.
I can't.
I know he could help you.
Yeah.
Mike Stacey is his name, and if you want to contact him, he's at the Shining Rock Golf Club. And there's ways to contact him right here. I have one right here.
Where is that Shining Rock Golf
He's got a
Club?
website called MikeStaceyGolf.com. It's STACY, no E. MikeStaceyGolf.com. If you'd like to have lessons, no matter what level of golf you're at, this guy's the guy. Great guy. Great club. They got a driving range. They got the putting greens up there. It's a beautiful golf course. I go there. That's my golf course.
Describe the course. What was it like this morning?
Okay, so the first hole. No.
Now, if you had to compare, just describe the picture.
It was beautiful this morning. Till the pollen hit. Did you guys see the pollen?
No.
Jesus
I did,
Christ.
yes. My
I
car is
drove
covered.
right through it. I said, "What is this? A green hurricane?" I thought there was a truck, in front of me, spreading pollen. No, it was a pollen wind thing that happened. It was unbelievable.
That was the movie The Mist.
Oh,
The Mist.
yes.
The mist of May is in the gloaming. So anyway, contact Mike Stacey at the MikeStaceyGolf.com and get your golf lessons started with a real true professional at Shining Rock, my favorite golf course.
What town is that in?
It's in Northbridge.
Northbridge, Mass.
Now we're on video now, and John Fiore, of course, talking about being on camera a lot.
Fucking
This guy.
dolled up for the event.
He's on. What I do is in each episode I blow my nose to start the show. Ready?
That's good.
Thank you very much, ladies and
Don't
gentlemen.
you carry a dirty hanky around like
No,
my old man used to, all
In the
crusty?
sleeve.
He used to go, "Hey, you want to borrow it?" I go, "No, thanks. No, I'm good."
My grandmother used to put it in the sleeve of her sweater after she blew her nose. I go, "What are you doing?"
I feel people don't use them anymore.
She was. My grandmother was weird. She lived to be 99, and my daughter Kelly came over when she was going to her high school prom, and she's all dressed up and taking pictures and stuff. And my grandmother's 99, toothless. She's like old. She says, "Oh, where are you going?" And my daughter Kelly says, "Well, I'm going to the prom." She goes, "Well, I don't go to proms anymore." She had to tell us that. Oh, really? At 99, you can't even walk, and you're going to go to prom. Okay, I got a whole list of cool things to talk about here. You ready? First of all, I talked about the pollen, right? You have a pen? Let me scratch
Have
that
you seen
off.
that video on YouTube of it's like a backhoe that bumps into a pine tree and this cloud of pollen comes off of it? It's unbelievable. Just look for it. Tractor pollen. It should pop right
It's
up.
a backhoe thing?
It's a back. Yes.
See, I like the front hoe better.
It's
my thing.
John, I'd like to apologize for the behavior of our host.
Did anybody hear? Anybody have monkeypox yet?
You know something? I just got through putting my COVID decorations away. Now I got to worry about fucking monkeypox. What the fuck?
Well, yeah, I'm not sure you have to worry. You know how it's supposedly passed on?
I heard.
Yeah, right.
The bathhouse.
Kind of the same way
I
AIDS
don't go
went.
to the fucking bathhouse, in case you were wondering. You won't find me in one, okay?
No. And if you smell bananas, back up.
I had the smallpox when I was a kid. Did you?
No.
I had all that shit. Look at
Chickenpox,
me. I'm
maybe.
fucking immune.
Chickenpox.
You're right.
Yeah, you'd have
It was
smallpox.
chickenpox.
I was very concerned for a
Smallpox got
second.
eliminated in
fucking-
1887.
I was there. What are you talking about?
You had chickenpox, so that means you could
I
get
did.
shingles.
And I had the little marks. I had little chicken pox marks.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I got
have them some on my ass. You can't see them.
No, but the thing about the chicken pox is that you can get shingles later in life if you had the chicken pox because the virus is still in you.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you know you get
Every kid gets.
You know you get chicken pox from fucking a chicken. That's how it spreads.
That's how kids get it.
That's how it started.
That's foul play, I guess. Or when you're feeling a little cocky.
Hey, we can keep going with this.
Anyway, shingles is bad. I've seen the ads on TV. It's gross. But the good thing is you get shingles. You go out to a shingles bar. Try to find something.
Shingles. That's all I need is fucking shingles.
All right. So now, I'm driving here. I want to go. Before I drove here and I saw a sign at a Speedway gas station. You know, gas today, as of today, $4.69, $4.71 a gallon.
Unbelievable.
I saw a sign on a Speedway. It said 3 cents off per gallon. All you got to do is use their card to pay.
Yeah.
3 cents off a gallon out of $4.69? What does that do? That doesn't do shit.
What am I supposed to get, a fucking semi over that? All excited, 3 cents off, bang a fucking U-turn and drive 35 miles to go back to it?
Right. And
waste more gas.
And don't forget to hook up your card to their system so they have all your information, too. It's like unbelievable.
That's right.
So all these, who are they trying to fool, these gas people? They're 3 cents a gallon. Yeah. And then Cumberland Farms says 10 cents for members, 10 cents off a gallon. I use 17 gallons in my car. So if I fill it up at $4.69 a gallon and I get 10 cents off, I save $1.70 off $72.
In the course of a month, I could add up. How about when they ask you if you want a fucking car wash and they knock off a nickel? I always say no. You? I never once said yes to a gas station fucking car wash. No, don't fucking ask me anymore. I don't want it.
I had a bad experience at a car wash.
It's a short one, too. It's not even a long one.
I'm even leaving the pollen on my car today after that big pollen.
Who gives a fuck?
Okay, so I talked about the 3 cents a gallon. See, I got to
cross that one.
Check
off.
them off. Yeah, the 3 cents a gallon.
Okay.
The
Now,
monkeypox.
Lifts, a couple lift stories.
Hold on.
On the road again. Vladimir Putin.
Rootin' Putin.
Yeah, go ahead. Insult him, and then we get banned again.
You know what? Can I just say this? I'm not afraid of Putin. Oh. I'll say it right now for the world to hear.
All right, go ahead.
He's a pussy.
Come at me, Putin. Come at me.
I picked up 4 fatties the other night. I went out. It was I rarely do evening drives on Lyft because people drink and they act stupid and they throw up.
You mean large people you picked up?
No, there were 4 fat ladies.
Oh,
I'll be honest with you. So I got to get around. I go pick them up in Milford, and they get in the car. First of all, I don't do front seat. You know, I keep my shit in the front seat. What? So if they have 4 people, they all got to get in the back. I don't care how big they are, and they were big.
Well, you do have the Grand Marquis,
and it's perfect for 3 people in the back. But when you put 4 in there, especially when 2 of them were fat.
Yeah.
2 of them were chunky. 2 of them were fat. So
what are we talking about? 260?
I'd say the heaviest one was probably 2 bills, but it was in all the wrong places.
2 bills, you know how you can tell from dorsal to fin? You charge by the fucking weight when they get in?
I should. By the way, here's why I should. First of all, they get in the car. One of them says, I don't want to go. You know, they're drunk. They've been drinking mimosas and...
that's bullshit.
And, you know... So they're drunk in their backseat and I want to go home. I don't want to go dancing. The other one goes, no, I want to go dancing some more. It's 10 o'clock at night, and I picked them up in Milford. How much real dancing
Go
could they
the
have done?
fuck home.
They get in. One of them says, I said, well, you have to, in order to, can you take me home? I said, well, you have to change the ride on the app. I can't just take you home. I can't change your destination. Well, you know, how would you like a Lyft driver that changes your destination when you get in? Yeah, I'd like to go to the drugstore. We're going to Riverside. Oh, my God, I'm getting kidnapped. So I said, and you have to change it. So they try to change the app. They're too drunk. They don't know. I don't know how to do this. And then they finally get it. And she said, is it going to charge me $100? I said, look, I'll take you whatever, but you have to do it on the app. So then... They're complaining, okay, along the way. Oh, I get on the highway on 495, and my car starts swaying like it's because they're in the back. Honestly, have you ever had your car out of alignment real bad where you really can't control? That's what was happening with my car because I had all this weight in the back seat. I said, do you feel this car swaying? Yes, I think in the back. Okay, so then I said, I can't take you home. I can't change the app. I'll take you to the place you want to go. It was another night spot. So we pull into the parking lot, and the lady complains. I said, well, I hope you have a good night. And the lady says, I'd have a better night if you could have taken me to my fucking house. And so I was like, I said, you know what? I said, I would take you to your fucking house if you knew how to use the fucking app. And then she goes, is he being mean to me? And the other girls go, yes. And they get out. I'm like, okay, this is enough for me. I got bad a bad car. It's not working now.
That epitomizes customer service.
Oh, my God. And I'm thinking to myself as I drop them off, I said, goodbye, you fat tubs of shit.
You throw the finger, so long, fatty, and peel out.
But I mean, they were obnoxious.
If they were on a fucking airplane, they'd make them move around the cabin to fucking balance the weight out.
Now, it'd be time to try that emergency door, you know.
I would have shit canned them right on the fucking highway.
Oh, my God.
Should write a movie. Operation Dumbo Drop 2.
We have John Fiore here. John's an actor. John has been in... Now, here's a little... I printed this out because I always have to use this. I want to make sure I get it right.
He really just learned how to use a printer.
John Fiore has been in a bunch of movies with a bunch of people. You know, you were in a movie with De Niro, Meet the Parents, right? You were in a movie with Julia Roberts.
Yes.
A long time ago.
Long time.
You've been in lots and lots and lots of movies. You've been in soap operas. You were in Guiding Light for years. And recently, you've been really kind of busy lately. You've been doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a little activity. Nice. And my fucking Lion and Winter years coming on strong for the final 10.
You were great as Chief Arena.
The title.
It's a Fiore songs.
He was great as Chief Arena in Chappaquiddick, and he plays Tony's Italian guy. Tony Salgado in the movie Coda, which is on Apple TV. Apple Plus.
They're doing a spinoff. You know what it's called?
What's that?
Tell them Salgado is coming. Wow. Sounds good, doesn't it?
It does sound good. But your typecasting thing goes on and on and on. Even
it's a porno, isn't it?
You were you played Joseph Bella in Vengeance.
Yes.
Is he Italian?
He's
Just
ambiguous. You don't know what the fuck he is.
Bella?
He's an enigma.
Bella is Italian for beautiful.
Bella, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Now, is Captain Womack from when you were in
Womack
Person of Interest?
He was not an Italian.
What was he?
His origins were he was from parts unknown, like Bulldog Brower in wrestling years ago. You don't know where the fuck he was from. Womack. I think he was a big Polish guy out of fucking Chicago.
So is that the only non-Italian you've ever played?
I think I was Bill Sullivan in Autumn Heart.
Yeah, you look Irish. You really do.
I was black Irish, Mikey.
Brotherhood, Alphonse Nazzoli.
That's a good one, huh?
By the way, I got to say this, and for people who don't know, look up Brotherhood. It's 3 seasons long, right?
Yeah, it's great. Yep.
And it stopped too soon for me. I wanted more.
Abruptly.
Yeah, but it was
here.
great what was there. That's why I wanted 5 more seasons.
Too.
You know, at least maybe 3
Too
more.
bad, man.
Law and Order, you were Detective Tony Profaci. Is that Italian? Hey, Profaci. Hey.
You know, Profaci's the name of one of the original mob heads of New York City when they had the famous fight. Joseph Profaci. Yeah.
You know, I saw that episode today where you finally your thumbprint was on a mattress of a woman that was murdered.
That's correct. You saw that.
And you got the boot.
Like a shit can. That was my outing. Yeah.
Had to give up your badge and your gun.
Wasn't
you remember the badge number?
Was that the Chris Noth TV movie?
Yeah.
482.
Was it 482?
Yeah.
So I guess the bottom line here is that whether you typecast him or not, John Fiore will rise to the occasion and take care of business as he just did in the movie Coda. And what are you doing right now? What's going on now?
I just did a movie called Bad Voodoo.
Seriously?
I swear to God. And it's going to be probably out in about 6 months. I play a detective. Nice role.
Why are you always playing detectives?
Thriller. I'm a bad guy or a detective.
Yeah.
Although in Coda, I was a fish guy.
Well, you can be both. Fish guy detective.
Yeah, whatever. Just give me the money.
Part-time detective.
Just give me the fucking money.
We talk about anything we want to on this show. I got to say to Joe, John, and I don't want to nitpick you because you're a great follow on both Facebook and you're not on Twitter though, really.
I couldn't catch on. I just kind of it's too hard for me.
It is. It's a constant
I can't keep up with it.
But you put a post of Happy Veterans Day.
I did do that
2 days ago. It's Memorial Day, but I'm going to bring it up.
Was that Veterans Day?
Veterans is in November.
Oh, I did do that, didn't I?
Yeah.
You're the only one that pointed it out. See, that's why I did. I want to see if anybody noticed.
I didn't point it out on Facebook because I didn't want to have the wrath of all the veterans rain down on you.
Nobody said you stupid asshole, you.
Not yet. Wait till these people hear this and see this podcast. By the way, we're on YouTube. Where's it located on YouTube, Ben?
Planet Mikey.
Planet Mikey. Just Google Planet Mikey because I don't watch my own stuff.
I don't even know what's on there.
Occasionally, I'll do a bathroom video or something like that. I want to. We want to promote the new 15 Minutes of Shame too. I got a list a mile long of people who get ashamed. The new 15 Minutes of Shame podcast. People have been crazy for that podcast. They love the 15-minute format. You know, it's like my wife. I want to talk a little bit about because I know you're very tuned in politically.
I am.
To what's going on in the world. I just want to mention this. I don't know if you heard about this.
What is it?
Yeah, in Oregon, they have some things going on. You know, wokenistic things. Tina Kotek, have you heard of her?
Tina, no.
She had a sister too. She's running for office. Tina Kotek. All of her sisters. I love the Koteks.
Yeah.
All of them. She's hoping to make political history again. She became the country's first out lesbian speaker of a state house of representatives.
That's a nice story.
Back in 2013.
Pride Month.
Let's have a big fucking parade. Hey!
She broke barriers once again by becoming Oregon's longest-serving Speaker of the House before stepping down in January. Why? She's running for governor.
Tina Kotek.
It's Kotek, yeah. She. The thing about her is that, I mean, she's got a magnetic personality. Now, I'm not a lesbian.
Handsome woman. Look at her. Is that her?
That's her.
Oof.
Good-looking woman.
Yikes.
I'm not a lesbian, but I do like Subarus. And I'll tell you what, I think she's going to win this thing. I think she's going to win it lickety-split.
How about the opponent, Pampex?
Coach, you don't like Kotex? Anyway, congratulations to her. She's going to run for governor, and she'll be...
Sadly, she'll probably win to further fuck up this country even more.
She's 55. Hey, here's her quote. It's not why I'm running to be the first lesbian governor, Kotek's 55 said, but I also know that it can create inspiration for other young people, and they're going to be like, look, life can get better. I can do whatever I want. So it'd be an honor.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Ben.
Thank you.
Who our congressmen and women have sex with? What does that matter?
To me?
Why do we have to go through this
Well,
shit?
no, because every time there's a first, they have to say, okay, it's the first black astronaut. Okay, hey! You know, it's the first Native American cat juggler that's ever been in our circus.
When will there be a white heterosexual month?
I don't care about any of that shit, but like politicians and their sexual persuasions, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Why should that matter in any way, shape, or form?
They do. They put it right in your face.
Let me ask
But
all you guys.
they act as if like being a lesbian somehow is going to make them a better administrator or whatever. And it's like, who gives it? It's not involved in the job. Who cares?
Well, look, Lori Lightfoot did a hell of a job in Chicago as the mayor. Let me ask you a question, though.
Go ahead.
Here is a list of the top 5 Democrats that could run for president in 2024. This is This is from The Hill, which is a liberal publication on the internet.
I saw this the other day.
Let's rank them amongst ourselves.
Okay.
Kamala.
F minus.
Yeah.
Very bad.
Word salad is what she's known for, really, honestly.
There's a woman, she didn't get one single delegate when she was in the Democratic primary.
Right.
Shit can from her own party. Couldn't get literally one fucking vote.
So why did Joe Biden pick her then?
He
And
didn't.
there she is.
Obama did.
Yeah, maybe so.
Obama.
Obama's
number
behind
2.
the curtain, isn't he?
Yeah. Let's do the ladies first. Amy Klobuchar.
Oh. He eats a salad with a fork and is mean to her helpers.
I was going to say, yeah, she's the one that threw stuff at her helpers.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
She ain't going nowhere.
How about Liz Warren?
She'll get a little traction.
Yeah, she might get some traction. I don't know what it is about Liz, though. She's always on the edge of rage.
A nervous
She's
breakdown.
frantic.
Always shaking her hands and her arms and her head bobbing around.
Yeah.
And she's just always angry about stuff. I never see her just pleasant and happy.
That's 3 people. There's the 3 women. Now, the 2 men who could be on this list, Bernie Sanders. He's only 97.
Yeah, and a commie. Never
Is he
done
really
anything
going to do
in his
this
life.
again?
And then there's Pete Buttigieg. I mean, we talk about this. The sex.
Little Pete.
He wears silicone tits to feed his young baby.
Right.
He does. He wears them because the baby's comfortable in the
Right.
So
Okay, so that's your
what they
really.
do.
That's a weak field.
That's your list.
That's a bad fucking field, man.
Wow. That's
Who do you think out of those guys or those people? Who do you think has the best chance?
Out of that, it's so
can't see
bad.
anyone voting for anybody
Same
on that
here.
list. I just can't imagine it. I don't
Best chance to actually be okay at it? like if they were to be elected, probably Pete. Probably,
Well,
right?
he's done a great job with the supply chain.
Fucking mayor
groan.
of South
Well,
Bend.
but do you want the other ones? No. That's what I'm saying. Like, it probably would be him.
The fake Indian will get the radical vote. You know, Liz Warren.
She's the most left wing, I think.
She's an extreme left winger. Bernie, don't forget, they shit canned him. He had the nomination maybe twice.
Yeah.
And they undermined him.
Yeah, because no one wants to elect a communist.
Right.
I mean, that's.
He had it.
He spent his honeymoon in Russia.
So we're talking a little bit before the podcast about Mercury Retrograde. Now, you know I have a Mercury Grand Marquis.
Those were nice.
It's
My
not,
old man had
it's
one.
not the same, though, Mike.
Two things happened to me in my vehicle.
Now, during the Mercury Retrograde
Is that when
period,
a thermometer gets stuck up your ass?
not quite the same, but the
Don't put Mercury in your ass.
but during those 3 weeks, bad things happen. Communication breakdowns, physical things happen, mechanical problems, all that sort of stuff. But now we just came out of that.
I'm going to see if this
I don't
plays.
believe any of
Hold
that
on.
shit.
Listen to this lady here.
And it tells me you just charged me $32 to go to bring me from here down the back way. We went the back road for $32, and now you're telling me, oh, I can have a car out of here for $850. You just dropped me, but it cost me $32.
4 times as much.
Yeah. To go around the fucking block.
Oh my God! Did you complain?
Now, let me just tell you something. Wow. This lady bitched about the cost.
Is that
of
one
her,
of the fatties?
No. This is
She
a
sounded
different
hot, didn't she?
I'm paying you $32.
She a phone sex worker?
I'm pretty sure she must be. I mean, with that voice.
We're
why wouldn't
making
she be?
out right now.
So that's one drunk lady. I mean, people bitch about the weirdest things that are in the back of the car, and I turned on my record. I said, I got to record this lady. She didn't stop. That was like
You know what I'd say to
15
these
seconds
people?
of her
I'd say,
2-minute rant.
drive yourself and get the fuck out. What do you think I live for? What do you want from me? Get away from me.
So this is part of the Mercury. Now, I got hit with a rock on my windshield. I'm on the Mass Pike.
When did this happen?
This was last week. I forgot to mention. So I'm driving, all of a sudden, boom, and it hits it, and it was a perfectly round. I'll show it to you in my car. It's a perfectly round. It looked like a baseball. You know when they smash a windshield at Fenway, and you see it's a perfectly round smash.
Yeah. Sniper.
That's what it looked like. But there was no truck in front of me. There was no bridge overhead. There was no planes. I mean, I'm looking around for planes. Did something drop out of an airplane?
Do you have any enemies?
And so I called the state police.
Other than us?
I called the state police and told them. I said, someone's throwing rocks at cars down here in Mass Pike. I said, you need to get out here right away. Someone could die. That's part of, I got a smashed windshield. Now I'm waiting for giant glass. Not giant glass. Who's the new?
Safe
light.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you
They're
this.
coming tomorrow morning.
For that, what year Grand Marquis is that?
It's 2006.
2000. Do they have that particular windshield?
You know, it's funny you ask.
Yeah.
I had a scheduled appointment a week ago, last Wednesday, and they canceled. They said we were having a hard time getting that windshield. We'll have it next week.
Are you going to have to pay a premium for it?
I got to drive around with a circular smash on my windshield. Customers are going to think I'm...
You might have to call Safe Light.
Do they have to pay extra for gas, these people that get in the lift?
No, well, the Lyft has added a generous
stipend?
55 cent per ride.
Those filthy misers.
Buys you a tenth of a gallon.
Yeah.
You know, it gets my car 2 miles. Okay. So then I'm thinking, okay, this is all a bad week I'm having. No, I get pulled over by a cop in Grafton.
Oh.
He said I did a stupid U-turn and somebody had to slam on their brakes because I did a U-turn. It was totally safe. He was training. He was with another cop, and he was training, and the cop's training. They pull me over. I said, I'm a Lyft driver, and my alarm went off. I'm going to pick somebody up. I'm on the way to pick up a rider right now. I said, but what did I do, something illegal? He goes, well, you got to be careful. He comes back 10 minutes later with my license and my registration. Yeah. My ride's like pissed now, wherever they are. And he goes, I know you're working, so we won't keep you, but we already did.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay. I go, yeah, okay. So I'm thinking, this is going to be a bad, bad week for me because of Mercury Retrograde and my Mercury Grand Marquis.
That's it.
It's all coming together.
See how it all ties together? I have a quiz for all you guys.
A quiz?
Yeah. I love these.
A Quizling.
Hold on. Hold on. Ready?
Yep.
Thank you. I don't know why you know what it is? It's the pollen.
It is the pollen, yeah.
The pollen's killing me.
Oh, God, yeah.
So, are you okay, John?
Yeah. It's all good, baby.
Did we talk about monkeypox? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, but you did.
Cross that out.
But we do. You said mention
said
something
we
about
have
a
a
quiz.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a quiz about monkeypox.
Did you take your pills today?
Yes. Which ones? How do I look, by the way, on camera?
Oh, you look great.
Yeah, my TV career is long
Sketchy.
over.
Sketchy and sneaky.
All right, I'm going to name a song. Let's do this. Let's let John do this, and you guys back him up. If he doesn't get it right,
all right.
Because I picked from an era. You graduated high school in 1973. Perfect.
Yes.
Here are songs from 1973. I'll name the song. You name the artist.
Go.
15 questions. Tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree.
Tony Orlando.
And Dawn.
Yep. And Dawn.
He gets 50%.
I didn't feel compelled to say that. I feel it's a technicality. I want the full fucking hit.
I can't wait till they find Tony Orlando dead.
See how handsome he looks?
At the crack of dawn.
He's looking a little rough.
Oh, my God. Oof. Why wouldn't he? All right, here we go. Bad Leroy Brown.
Jim Croce.
Killing Me Softly with His Song.
Roberta Flack.
He's 3 for 3.
Would you have accepted the Fugees?
No. Okay. Let's Get It On.
Marvin Gaye.
4 for 4. My Love.
Oh, Paul McCartney.
Yup.
Wow.
Why Me?
Elvis or Chris Christopherson?
Chris Christopherson. But he could never sing. Yeah.
Why me,
Lord?
Goes,
why me, Lord? What have I ever done to deserve even one of the pleasures I've known?
Tell me, Lord.
Why, Lord? All right, so that's 6 in a row. You got 6 in a row.
Not bad.
Crocodile Rock.
Elton John.
Will It Go Round in Circles?
Will it go round in circles?
Will it go round like a fire in the sky?
Oh, Billy Preston!
You said we were backing him up. I'm backing up our guest.
Just give me a little fucking nudge.
Let him starve first before you feed him.
No, he's our guest. Treat him right.
And I love John, but he was going to get that wrong.
I was teetering on the brink.
All right, we'll give him 8. You're So Vain.
Carly Simon.
Yep. She said, I bet you're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you, and you'd be right. I mean, what's the point of the song? All right, that's 9 in a row. Touch Me in the Morning.
Oh, fuck.
Touch me in the morning. Yeah.
Then just walk
Diana
away.
Ross.
Yay! The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia.
Vicki Lawrence.
Yes. Playground in My Mind.
Oh, fuck. I know this one.
This is the hardest one.
My name is Michael.
I got a nickel. I got
to see the little child. I can't think of the asshole's name.
I know. That's the problem. That was a trick question.
One hit son of a bitch bastard.
Yep.
Who is he?
Clint Holmes.
Oh, that motherfucker. I knew it.
Playground in My Mind.
That's a good little fucking number. I'm going to YouTube it on the way home.
All right, how about this one? Brother Louie.
Oh,
Louie, 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 Louie. Louie, 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 Louie.
Wow. I'm getting rocked in the later rounds.
Nobody does this perfectly.
So much for the Lion in Winter.
Ooh, I know that. Fuck. When you say it, I'm going to go, all right.
And it's a one-hit wonder.
I surrender.
Stories was the name of the band.
That's
Stories. Right. All right, that's...
Should know that.
You have 11 out of 13. Here we go to question 14. Delta Dawn.
Helen Reddy.
Yep. I banged her. Yeah. Should have heard her roar. And then finally, Me and Mrs. Jones.
Oh, 360 Degrees of Billy Paul. The album was like this. The album was great. He was like this, then like this, and then like this. The same face.
And that was the last thing he ever did.
Yeah. Then
in
he got hit
fact,
by a
Mrs.
fucking
Paul's
bus.
been looking for him for alimony payments.
Mrs. Paul.
Yeah.
Not a bad score.
We drove back from Arizona, me and 3 of my friends in Arizona. We drove all the way back from 2,800 miles, and that song kept coming. The guy only had an AM radio in his car. So every 15 minutes, Mrs. Jones would come on the radio, and the driver, Jerry, would sing with it, and we'd all go, Jesus, we wanted to strangle his ass.
Was it 73? 74?
Yeah, that was a. Yeah,
I remember when you did the Mikey telethon singing thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Some guy won the championship singing that song, remember?
Planet Mikey.
Who was that guy who won that?
I don't know.
He's a little white guy. He can belt out that fucking
He was
gospel
good.
music.
Yeah,
he really dug deep.
balding. He was balding.
He was balding. You would never think he would get up there and fucking kill me and Mrs. Jones.
By the way, speaking of balding, one of our proud sponsors, Dr. Robert Leonard, Leonard Hair Transplant Associates, Dr. Matthew Lepresti.
Yes.
For all your balding needs. They're one of our sponsors. And the other thing I want to mention, too, was that we give every one of our guests gets a free cake from My Grandma's Coffee Cake.
The best.
The greatest coffee cake in the world. 1-800-8-GRANDMA is the number.
Problem with those, you can't stop eating once you start.
So John Fiore said he wants either a blueberry or a cinnamon walnut, the traditional one.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, either
Nothing,
way.
right?
Yeah.
So we'll be sending that to your house.
When?
You know, your kid.
How long am I going to wait?
I'll get it right out tomorrow. They'll ship it out
Fucking
soon.
FedEx the fucking thing for $70.
It's the best coffee cake on the face of the earth.
It really is.
Yeah.
I could do a whole cake with 2 cups of coffee in the morning.
Let's see. Okay, so I did the Mercury Retrograde.
Mercury Retrograde, yeah.
I talked about
The
Tony
quiz.
Salgado
Yeah.
to typecast John Fiore once again.
Yeah.
Have you guys noticed? Have you been food shopping lately?
Yeah.
It's so offensive.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
It's so offensive to me. Not the food per se, the amount of food you get.
Yeah.
It's not just the price. You know, you say, oh, this is a half gallon of orange juice. No, it's not a half gallon. It's not 64 ounces. It's 59.
Yeah.
They've cut it down by 10%. It's called shrinkflation. Instead of, I thought you got 8 nuggets in this thing, McDonald's. No, you get 6 now. Because this is what they're doing to you. They're sneaking up on you because they know people are freaking out about the prices. Shrinkflation is a very, very real thing, and it's their way of coming back at you.
Yeah.
And it's like if all of a sudden the 80 what is gas its strength what do they call that? The rating they give it? Octane. Yes, thank you.
The octane rating.
What if they cut that back all of a sudden on you and your car starts driving like shit and it didn't tell you about it and kept the price the same? That's their way of getting back at you again. Reaching into your pocket. I hate when people reach into your pocket and take stuff from you when you don't expect it. And the gasoline stations now, I don't know if you heard this, they want to make, the first digit when you're buying your gas, it says $6. It says $4.87 a gallon.
Yeah.
0.9.
Yeah.
First of all, the 0.9's got to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Round it off. Because they're going to need that digit at the other side because it's going to be 10 something a gallon. So they're going to need that digit from the 0.9. Why does everybody do that? Every gas station does that. Oh, it's 471.9.
Right.
To
Why?
make you think it's a cent cheaper than it actually is.
Which is 1 cent.
Yeah, I know.
Over a course of a full tank of gas, it's 15 cents. Nobody gives a shit. And I'm fed up with it, okay? And I'm going to have to talk to somebody about it.
You sound like you're
Good
a
luck.
man who doesn't give a shit.
I really don't. I'm beyond giving a shit.
It's
now.
going to $10. It is, for sure. They don't really care because they still say, well, this doesn't deter us from our green energy, the Green New Deal. They don't give a fuck. They really don't care.
No, they're trying to get us
What are we going to do
forced.
about it is the question.
Well, and they can't force us to get electric vehicles till they have enough, A, charging stations, B, they charge faster than 20 minutes. You're going to pull over for 20 minutes and wait for your car to charge? I'm all for the hybrid thing. I think that's the way to go. But, yeah, they're trying to force us into the behavior they want us to have.
So all the people in New York City, Chicago, all these big cities going to outfit the fucking tenement houses with plug-in car ports.
Bingo.
Bullshit.
Right. Exactly. And by the way, they're $50,000, $60,000, $70,000.
And
these
they
cars.
cost fucking electricity to use them. That ain't cheap.
And who's going to get the electricity?
And where's
that comes
come
from fossil fuels.
What the fuck's wrong with fossil fuel? Look at, we want fuel, Biden. We want fucking oil and fuel. Pump this shit. We have it.
Give it
Pump
to me. Give it to me.
Give me the fucking fuel.
Just a note on sports. My son William is a huge Celtics fan. He's so excited, and he said, "Dad, can we get tickets to go to the Celtics?" You know how much tickets are for the Celtics playoffs?
No.
The lowest price I saw was $800.
No way. I got an email today.
For one ticket.
Hell?
You and I used to go to the games
we
for
used
nothing.
to go, yeah. You were on top
$800.
then.
Remember that? That's right.
You had the fucking beer in your head.
That's
I
back when
remember
I
that.
was somebody.
You had the fucking beer on your dome,
Yeah,
remember?
and the big screen.
It was on the big
they put me
screen.
on
I'm in the picture.
Yeah, he is. So, I got a whole bunch of things I want to talk about in the 15 minutes of shame thing, but I honestly, I don't know that I have any. Do you guys have anything you'd like to add to this podcast? Or you get it. By the way, the most expensive tickets for the Celtics, $2,400.
Oh, man. Holy crap!
Now I'm going to take my two boys and me. Spend $800 a ticket. That's $2,400. That's to sit in the way up high.
Yeah.
In the 300s.
Can you believe it?
You can always say you were there, though.
Yeah, but I've been there.
shit?
I was
I
there
know,
when they beat the Lakers. Weren't you there with me?
Yeah, we were there. With Mud Meyer.
Game 7.
We were with Mud.
With Chris Myers. Yeah. Anyway.
I'll pay that for a ticket, but I'll complain about the fucking gas to hold right in. I'll pay fucking $5,000 for a seat. I don't care.
That's it. Oh God! Well, I know you're Italian, John, and and that's a great thing as far as I'm concerned because I get along really well with Italian people. In fact, Joe and Jerry, you know those guys?
Yeah, I like them.
They're both Italian.
No kidding.
Yeah, they are. I'm not going to mention their last names. For the lawyers told me not to. But
the people and places depicted in the Planet Mikey podcast are purely fictional. Any similarities to actual people, places, or things, living or dead, is purely coincidental.
There you go.
I thought there was more to that.
Oh, there is.
About the animals not getting hurt?
No,
Why didn't you play that?
Well,
because some of the animals got hurt.
Some of the animals
Yeah,
did get
nobody
hurt.
hurt any
You're playing
animals.
Red
Not on this
Rocket
show.
with one of the puppies.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's not hurting them.
Well, notice Buddy was barking at you when you walked in
Teaching them
tonight?
about life. That's what I'm doing. John Fiore is from The Sopranos, from The Brotherhood, from
Coda?
Person of Interest.
Best Picture, Coda.
Best Picture, Coda. Our actor friend, our good friend, John Fiore, has been with us here, and we thank you for coming in, Johnny.
Thank you for having me.
Enjoy that cake.
I'll do anything for a fucking cake, won't I? Just drove 60 miles for free coffee cake.
It's Joe and Jerry. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. 2 can be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number since the number 1. At Shaw's. Troop, take it away.
All right, Joe. No is the saddest experience you'll ever know. Yes, it's the saddest experience you'll ever know. 'Cause 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Joe?
1 is the loneliest number. It's worse than 2, Troop. It's my favorite part. It's just no good anymore since she went away. Now I spend my time just making rhymes of yesterday. 1 is the loneliest number. 1 is the loneliest number.
1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. How do you do a number?
1 is the loneliest number. 1 is the loneliest. Can you believe it? 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do, True.
I still don't know what doing a number is. Number 2, it's just no good anymore. She went away.
1! 1! 1!
That you'll ever do. 1, Joe, is the loneliest. I said 1, Joe, the loneliest number.